KDPS. What's up, kiddies? I'm Andy.
Barber here.
This is the Foul Play as always. Tonight, however, it is a very special show. We have a guest in studio. It is Mr. Marvin the Martian, assistant to Marvin the Martian, of course. Mr. Marvin is here to talk to us about an assassination attempt on Mr. Marvin the Martian's life. Wow, what a tragic situation. But welcome, Marvin.
Hello, gentlemen, and thank you for having me. I wish it was on better circumstances, but unfortunately, that is the situation. Fortunately, however, Marvin is doing much better. He couldn't make it because he's recovering.
So, Marvin, thank you for your time. I understand that you were with Marvin usually all the time. Does that mean that you were with him the night of the incident?
I was with him, but not during the time of the attack. I was actually doing Mr. Marvin's whites. He likes a crisp set of underwear in the morning.
Fair enough. Who doesn't enjoy a crisp pair of undies in the morning? Barber, have we got the story for him?
Security officers reported to a hotel room occupied by Mr. Marvin the Martian. They were responding to what sounded like a loud series of explosions. Followed by a horrific scream. When security officers entered the room, they found a major scene of destruction and Mr. Marvin the Martian face down on the floor. Mr. the Martian was presumably dead at the scene. Upon further investigation, it was made clear he was just unconscious. There are at least 3 suspects currently under investigation. That is all for now.
Well, thank you, Barber. Appreciate that. Who was that reporting again? I believe that was,
That was police officer Mr. Peabody reporting.
Ah, thank you. Okay. So, did Marvin even see his attacker? Or, I mean, does he even remember what happened that night?
He said that he does not. He said the last thing he remembers, he was dipping his toes in his hydrolator 4000, and he was watching an episode of The Big Bang Theory. The next thing he remembers, he was being awoke by security guards, and apparently somebody had destroyed both Pew 36 Illudium space modulator and his hotel room.
Wow! What craziness! Well, I don't know. Do you think maybe you could identify the attacker if, let's say, we gave you a chance to interview the suspects yourself?
Yes, I suppose I could. Nobody knows Marvin's lifestyle better than me.
Okay, fair enough.
Just think, K9, our day in court.
Well, I guess we're going to get set up for the first interview here in just a moment. But, Barber, why don't you tell them what we have in store music-wise while we're getting things set up here?
Well, we have actually picked out a list for you guys this evening where all the songs have some relation to serious crime and or going to jail for such. Our first hour is going to be a mix of classic and alternative rock. Tonight is Queen with one and only Bohemian Rhapsody, Edge, 88.1.
One of my favorite songs, in fact. Love that stuff. Love that stuff. Coming back with another interview here in just a minute. Edge 88.1. Welcome back, kiddies. Edge 88.1 KDPS. I am Andy.
Barber here.
And we are here with Mr. Marvin the Martian, in fact. Mr. Marvin the Martian is, in case you were unaware, he's actually the assistant to Marvin the Martian. We've been talking about that last time. Hello, Marvin. He's the assistant, and we are talking about the attempted assassination of Marvin the Martian. Marvin said before the break, if he actually got a chance to interview the suspects personally, he might be able to identify the killer and give us some help here. Interestingly, we have our first suspect coming in just a minute. His name is Vladimir Slavnovsky, and he is suspected in the attack because he apparently belongs to a Russian anti-Martian group. They claim they will be the first to get the Martians. Like the Americans were the first to get to the moon. So, welcome, Vladimir. Do you know why you're here with us today?
No, sir, I don't. I get a call from your people saying something or other about a Martian? I know nothing about this Martian. For all I know, you gentlemen could be American spies seeking the secrets of Mother Russia and all their military intel.
Well, I can pretty much guarantee we are not American spies.
Yeah, no, not me either.
I tried. The pay really isn't all that great.
I would figure it would be.
Yeah, craziness.
You would think so, but no, not really.
Okay, yeah, interesting. How about we get back on topic? Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
No worries. So, Vladimir, to clear up any confusion, we're here today discussing the attempted assassination of Mr. Marvin the Martian.
So what do you gentlemen want with me? I did nothing wrong. I did nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, Vlad, apparently, members of your anti-Martian group were spotted the night of the incident, causing a huge ruckus outside Marvin's hotel. And, apparently what we hear, you were supposedly leading the charge.
What do you mean? Which night? I don't remember this.
That would have been last Thursday night.
That wasn't me. I believe you may have been misinformed, my friend. I was nowhere near this.
So that's not you in this picture with the group.
Okay. Maybe I was downtown. But I committed no crime. Committing a crime is bad for business. And believe me, I am good at business.
Well, I do have to say there were threats made against Marvin from your group because of his claims to blow up the Earth and such.
So he wants to blow up the Earth. What does this got to do with me?
Well, you have been known to associate with the anti-Martian group quite frequently.
What? You think just because I'm Russian, you can accuse me of wanting to get to the Martian first just because you Americans get to the moon first? This is insulting to my people, and I'm not about to sit here and be told I did any sort of crime when I know that I didn't. Unless you've got some sort of evidence saying that I did, you are messing with the wrong Russian.
Well, it was insulting to my people that you tried to kill Marvin.
And Vlad, I do have to say there's a decent amount of evidence here. I mean, we have motive, we have witnesses that put you at the scene, and do you even have a strong alibi at this point?
I don't need an alibi. If you read the casting sheet at the theater down the street, you will see that I am the lead performer in The Sound of Music. I was auditioning the night of the incident, so I wasn't doing anything wrong then, and I am not doing anything wrong now. I am done with this. I spit at you.
Wow. That was interesting, to say at the least. Wonder what Marvin would say about that.
I'm all agog.
Well, yeah, that pretty much says it. I don't know about you guys, but I can't definitely wait for the next suspect. I don't really know what just happened there, but awesome. While we're getting ready for our next interview, Barber, what do we got going on musically for him?
Is there a chance I could announce the next song?
Yeah, have at it.
This is Marvin the Martian, and you're listening to 30 Seconds to Mars, The Kill, on Edge, 88.1 KDPS.
Edge, 88.1 KDPS. Welcome back, kiddies. This, again, is The Foul Play. I am Andy.
Barber here.
And we are here, in case you haven't listened so far, with Marvin the Martian, actually. Assistant again to Marvin the Martian. He's helping us with a little investigation tonight. We're investigating the attempted assassination of Marvin the Martian. That's right, folks. Marvin the Martian is supposed to be attacked.
Hello out there.
Hello, Marvin. Thank you again. So, we've just been through the singing Russian, apparently, who protests violently in his spare time. Imagine that. And now it looks like, I guess, we're ready for our second suspect in the Marvin Martian attack. Apparently, you know this one, Marvin.
I do? Who might this be?
Well, I'll give you a hint. It's a female who apparently you met in college, along with Marvin, before they started dating.
Oh no. You're kidding, right?
Well...
Hi, sweetie.
Oh, sweet lord. It's the devil herself.
Hello, Miss Rabbit. How are you doing tonight?
Well, I've been kind of down lately, but when I heard your producers mention Marvin's name, I perked right up. I'm doing so much better now. How's Marvin?
Like you don't know.
Don't know what?
Well, Melody, we are here tonight to discuss the vicious attack of Marvin last Thursday night.
What? Oh my god! Oh my Marvin! Is he alive?
Only because there were other flies in your web.
Well, ouch.
What was that, Mervin?
Oh, I just said the attackers wore a disguise.
Good cover.
That's what I thought you said.
Yes, Marvin is alive and recovering. So, Melody, getting a little bit back to the subject here, you've not spoken to anyone, including the police, about Marvin at all, about the situation? You had no idea he was actually hurt?
No, not at all. I've been in California for a month on business. I had just been home a day when your guys called, and all I heard was Marvin.
It's not that I don't believe you per se. It's simply that I think you're lying.
Wait, are you guys saying I'm a suspect in the attack?
More like a person of interest. Well, can we ask, when was the last time you saw Marvin?
Well, I guess it's been quite a while ago now. It was right after college graduation. He told me he got a high-paying job working under scientists on Mars. He said he would always love me and that although we would never see each other again, we would always be together. I was devastated naturally, but I tried to do what any self-respecting woman would do. Pick myself up and move on.
Humorous indeed. As I recall, Marvin said that he loved his canine unit more than he ever loved you, and in fact, the two of you parting was a blessing in disguise. And by moving on, do you mean keeping him locked in a cage in your closet for 2 days?
First off, that wasn't 2 days. It was more like an hour and a half, and I gave him food, water, and love. And second, that was because he wouldn't listen to me, not because he was leaving me.
Oh, my mistake.
Wow, that was unexpected.
Right? Yeah, that was kind of a lot to process there.
You know what? I am not going to sit here and be interrogated for some stupid college radio show, especially for something I didn't do. Mervin, you know I loved him and would never hurt him on purpose.
I know certain black widows that have gotten along better than you two.
That is not funny and not true. I've had it. I'm done with this. This interview is over.
Well, we're 2 for 2 so far.
Yeah, I'm still trying to process all of this. What is going on tonight? Well, I guess, Mervin, let me ask, do you think she might have done it?
Honestly, no. I believe that Marvin is actually more valuable to her alive than extinct.
Well, I guess that is a good point, I guess. I mean, she did keep him in a cage. Too bad Marvin's not here to defend himself, I guess.
I can hear him now.
Canine, do you suppose all Earth creatures behave like that away?
Yeah. Well, only the special ones. Well, while we process what we've heard so far, let's get to some more crime and punishment related music going.
Huh, I like that idea.
Before we go, may I lighten the mood with a song of Marvin's?
A song of Marvin's? Really? What do you have?
Oh, it's just a little something I helped him with. Here you go, Earthlings. It's Marvin the Martian rapping. On the Edge, 88.1 KDPS.
Under 5.
Edge 88.1 KDPS. Love that sound. That's right. It is a special show this evening, in case you haven't joined us. Well, again, I'm Andy.
Barber here.
Yeah, and we are talking. We have Mr. Marvin the Martian in the studio. He actually took a break. We were supposed to be interviewing our next suspect, basically. Marvin the Martian, there was an attack on his life last Thursday night. Serious news, ladies and gentlemen. He was in his hotel enjoying, I believe, did he say an episode of The Big Bang Theory?
Yes.
Nice. I like that as well. He was in his hotel enjoying an episode of The Big Bang Theory and soaking his feet, and somebody broke in, destroyed his hotel room with his, what is it called, the Pew 36 Illudium space modulator, if I can say that correctly. That's a tongue twister right there.
I'd hate to be shot with that.
Exactly. Apparently, it's not fun. So that's the situation. Somebody destroyed his hotel room, attacked him. He is okay. We found out he is okay.
There's been 2 suspects, so we are trying to get to the bottom of this.
Exactly.
The first one was Vlad.
Yes, I believe his name was, what was it? Vladimir Slavnovsky.
From Russia.
Yes. Slavnovsky. That's another fun
Aspiring
weird.
actor or singer?
Apparently both, but he, specializes in singing. Didn't he say that he was in The Sound of Music?
Well, his big, tough persona, I was distracted when he said, "Oh, I'm just a aspiring singer."
Yeah, and he, grizzly-looking dude. I mean, just big bear-looking boy.
Maybe that's just part of his act.
I'm thinking that too.
He smelled a little guilty. I'm still not sure.
Right. Maybe he's just kind of ashamed of his singing so far, but he seemed pretty, proud about it.
Or was it suspect number 2, maybe?
Well, it could have been suspect number 2. Suspect number 2 was Marvin's ex-girlfriend.
Right.
And she
seemed to be the cruel one. What did she do,
was
lock
off
him
her
in a
rocker.
cage?
Yeah, for like at least an hour or so. Well, according to Marvin, she locked him in a closet for a couple hours in a cage. Craziness. How do you show your love like that? But
Can't
Marvin,
trust him.
Exactly. But Marvin seems to think that Marvin is better off to her alive than dead. So he doesn't think that she's the one that did it either.
Yeah, it seemed like she had feelings for him still.
Craziness. But the police report did mention, apparently there were at least 3 unclaimed cars at the crime scene.
Okay.
Meaning that, everybody else got their cars and they were good to go. But there was 3 cars that were left just kind of, nobody knows who they go to. Yeah. So,
where'd Marvin go? Out to, he had a phone call?
I think he had a phone call. Yeah, he had some interplanetary matters to discuss.
Yeah, he's getting a little worked up.
He is getting a little worked up. You should have seen him, ladies and gentlemen. He's sweating. He's, profusely. He's crying at some times. I felt bad for the guy. I mean, he's going through some trauma, too.
1 minute he's washing undies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What is that about? I've been an assistant before. I've never washed undies before. So, apparently Marvin's kind of a slave driver, I'm thinking.
Hey,
But I guess at his level, his title, you're kind of allowed to be a slave driver at this point. I mean, he's gone through some training to get to that, you know what I mean? Craziness. Well, we do have another suspect coming. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. He's actually running a little bit late, but he will be here. We're hoping to have our interview right now currently, but we're just kind of waiting for him to get here. So in the meantime, we've got some crime and punishment-related music. Is that right, Barber?
That is right. We are going to continue that rolling.
Awesome. Edge, 88.1 KDPS. Listen, we're going to have another suspect just a bit. Thanks for playing, kiddies. 88.1 KDPS. What's up, kiddies? Again, this is the Foul Play Action. I'm Andy.
Barber here.
And if you haven't paid attention so far, we've got quite a special show for you. Marvin the Martian, not Marvin, assistant to Marvin, actually, is in the studio. And he's been helping us investigate the recent attack on Marvin. It happened last Thursday night. So, the cherry on top this evening, personally for me at least, has been interviewing the suspect so far. You agree to that, Barber?
Indubitably.
Fantastic. I like that word, too. We've had so far, as we talked about in the recap, we've had the Russian crime singer involved in the anti-Martian group, Marvin's ex, and we've still got one more to go. About ready to walk in as we speak.
The key witness.
Fantastic. So, yeah. That being said,
this should be interesting.
I think so.
Hopefully third time's the charm.
I think so. Our final suspect this evening is a Mr. Phil Sneebly, a man who claims to not only have been Marvin's roommate in college, but apparently Marvin stole his glory also. Come on in, Mr. Sneebly.
Hello, gentlemen. Thank you for having me. So I'm not sure of the purpose of this interview this evening, or if they told you at the shop, but I've got petunias to tend to, so if we could speed up this process as much as possible, it'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks.
Well, before we get into the specifics, of things, let me ask, Mr. Steebley, do you recognize Mr. Mervin here?
No. Should I?
I would think.
I guess you got cut off there, Mervin. I'm sorry. I would think you would recognize him. My apologies there, Mervin.
Well, if you don't recognize him, Mervin, maybe you'll know his boss, Marvin the Martian?
How dare you say that name to me? Of course I know that no talent having hack. He's the reason I'm stuck in this miserable existence in the first place.
What do you mean by that?
Fine. I guess I'll play your little game. I'll indulge. It all started in college. Somebody, somewhere, decided it would be funny to pair the two of us together as roommates. Ike and Tina made a better pair than we did. I was the motivated, hard-working student. He, the lazy, unkempt student who only focused on the party life. Anyhow, shortly after the start of my junior year, I made a fascinating discovery that would revolutionize the weaponry of the future. I discovered the Zarthian crystal, which is what brings life to the Pu-36 Illudium space modulator, I might add, the laser I was working on. Well, one night I stayed up till about 4 a.m. perfecting all the logarithms and all the formulas.
Okay.
When I awoke, I found the dormitory completely empty and my blueprints gone. I saw that hack a few months later on the Spy Network channel, taking credit for my work, taking my fame, my fortune, and my recognition. I was so devastated. It was so hard for me to do anything. I could not find work. I could not get out of bed. I could not function. The only thing I could do was tend to my garden.
Tend to your
That's
garden.
at least the only positive of this situation. I got a job out of it.
Excuse me, sir, but I have to stop you there. You see, I have worked under Marvin for at least 4 lunar expulsions now, and I have never known him to be anything but honest and decent. Somewhere, you got your facts incorrect.
Huh. Yeah, that's...
He stole it. I swear it to you. How can I prove myself here? I was just in the blueprint phase. It's not like you can patent equations and formulas. I mean, come on. Oh! And this is why you called me in here this evening? To dig up the skeletons of the past? If so, I'm done. I have more important things to do than sit around listening to you yahoos.
Well, actually, Mr. Sneebly, if I can stop you for a minute, we brought you in this evening to discuss the attack that actually happened on Marvin the other night.
So what do you want with me? There's no way I was involved. If I was a suspect, the police would have made that very clear when they interrogated me already.
Well, to be fair, no, they wouldn't. If you know you're a suspect, you will put on an innocent act more likely.
Right. No, I agree.
This is freaking ridiculous. I was not involved anywhere.
Well then, sir, to verify your innocence, you wouldn't mind answering a few questions on the subject, would you?
Fine. Just whatever. Can we hurry this, please?
Yeah, no, we'll do our best. So, let me ask, what type of car do you have? Let's start with that one.
A 73 Ford Pinto.
What color?
It's mustard yellow. What difference does that make?
Well, actually, according to our sources, that was one of the 3 vehicles unclaimed at the scene.
Oh, come on. Now you guys are just trying to set me. Do you know how many people drive that type of car?
Like 3?
Oh, ha ha. It's a wonder why you don't have your own stand-up comedy show.
So, if you don't mind, I'll get a little more personal then. What shoe size do you wear?
10.5. And let me guess. Those were found at the scene of the crime also.
Well, actually, they were. But those couldn't have been yours, of course, because as you told the police, you were doing a late-night flower delivery? Right.
Well, congratulations. At least you Jack and Innies finally got something right for once. Yes, I was delivering a bunch of peonies and roses to a bridal party around midnight that night.
Who gets flowers after midnight?
As I've mentioned already, it was a bridal party.
Right, because every bride wants her flowers wilting away overnight.
Precisely.
You don't know. You have no idea. Are you a florist? No. You're some stupid college kid in a stupid radio station. You have no idea. No idea.
Huh.
The room temperature allows the petals to breathe overnight and allows the negative toxins
To bleed out? Is that what you said?
Right, and speaking of bleeding out, that cut on your arm is looking kind of nasty. You should go get that looked at.
Wait, what? Oh, no, I'm fine.
Yeah, I've actually been meaning to ask you about that. What is that? I've never seen anything like that before.
No, really, it's nothing.
No, but seriously, that looks vicious.
Right.
I'd recognize a burn like that anywhere. That's from my Pew 36 Illudium space modulator.
A what?
Interesting.
No, it's not, I'm telling you. It's a floral-related injury. I'm so sick of this. You guys think because you have a small part of the story, that equals the whole thing. And you sit here in your high radio chairs judging others just for ratings. I'm done with this. I didn't do anything then, and I'm not doing anything now. This is nonsense.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Get back here.
Wow.
Yeah. What just happened? Oh, Barber, did you see that tackle?
Yeah, you know, for a little guy, Mervin holds his own.
Oh,
man.
That was
a
a
good one.
Oh, yeah, no. Wow.
Ouch.
Oh. Well, apparently foul play followers, it seems Mervin has taken on a bit of vigilante justice, excuse me. He's now opening up a can of whoopee right now in our parking lot. Go Mervin! While he's taking care of that, yeah, looks like a good time to get back to some more music. Barber, what do we got for him this time?
We have ourselves Beastie Boys. Sabotage.
Edge 88.1 KDPS. Edge 88.1 KDPS. Love that sound. Welcome back, kiddies. Again, this is the Foul Play. I'm Andy.
And I am Barber.
And we're here with Marvin the Martian. Marvin, I think you have something to say. Go ahead.
I apologize for my behavior, gentlemen. I guess I should explain. We Martians are like bees. Get one, and the rest of the hive gets you.
Yeah, no, we caught that tackle. Nice job, by the way. That was awesome. But, what happened? Where'd he go?
Oh, he ran off like a little girl to take care of his pansies. But no worries. I was able to obtain dead skin cells in the scuffle and further info that we have not gotten from your show. Thank you, gentlemen, for this opportunity. Marvin would like to thank you both, and for you to know that you performed stupendously. And because of your efforts and generosity, he is going to spare the destruction of the Earth, at least until December or so, anyway.
Well, that is definitely good news. And thanks to both of you as well. This has been quite entertaining. Thanks to you as well, listeners. Thanks to you, Ray, as they say. Make sure you listen next week. Foul Play is coming back again. What time, Barber?
That is Mondays, 8 to 10.
I'm Andy.
And I am Barber.
And we're saying thanks for playing, kiddies.
Thank you.
Yes, we are out this piece. But listen again next week. We've got Ben and Evan coming up next. They're going to kick off some country for their first hour. I know you're excited about that one. Well, in the meantime, kiddies, we are out. Have a good one. The Foul Play. I'm Andy.
Barber here.
Radio referees. Calling out everything foul.
From sports,
Music.
celebrities,
To everyday people.
nobody's perfect here. Something foul every day.
And we're going to find it.
Mondays, 8 to 10.
Des Moines Shuffle Station.
KDPS.